Hey, welcome back. Yay, my new favorite game. Um, yeah, I was doing my thing that I do sometimes where I was watching my videos from last week and I'm like, I don't like these, so. And then this week I didn't really have a lot of notes, so we'll see what happens. I'm not feeling super great about my Let's Play abilities, but I gotta do it every day. That's my thing. I didn't really do that much this week, but last week I did a lot of stuff and I still didn't like those videos, so maybe it doesn't matter what I do. Since last Wednesday, did I even ever leave the house? What did I do on Saturday? No. I don't think I ever left the house since last week, which is a little weird. I mean, usually I'll go to church or something, but I didn't. I didn't do anything. Maybe I can talk about that. Is that weird? It's kind of weird. I think the weird thing is that I don't even really notice, and like I don't care, because that's what I want to do, I guess. Not really, I don't know. I liked improv. Improv was good. If they were doing improv, I'd go to it, but they're not doing it. I didn't like my mouth sounds last week either. That's the thing, it's like some weeks I hear it and some weeks I don't. I'm like, stop talking about inflation, you stupid idiot. Nobody cares about you. Nobody will ever love you. I don't know. Just like really, not too harsh. Just like nobody will ever love you. Those are the thoughts I have. Yeah, the mouth sounds. Like, stop talking about inflation. Stop doing that. I don't like it. But I'm fine. So I guess I'll talk about the big thing I'm doing this week is, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. My cousin has a lake house that's like only an hour away from me, and they invited me. There's more swallowing for you. And I'm nervous about it because I think it's just going to be them and me. So with my cousin and her husband, or her, I don't think they're married, but they're like basically married. They're not married, but they've been together for like a really long time. And they invited my parents, but my parents couldn't make it, which I think is a good thing. Because if my parents go, I just let them talk, and I don't really feel super comfortable talking. But it's just gonna be me. I wasn't too nervous. Like, I have to talk about that too. It's just like, I've been getting a lot better at I think I mentioned this in one of my vlogs, but like, there are two stages of pre-event anxiety for me. There's the long pre-thing of like this kind of dread, like, oh, I don't want to do the thing, it's coming up. And then there's the day of anxiety, which is like different. It's more sharp and intense. It's less like the longer, so like, you know when event's coming for 2 months from now. So from now until then, you have this kind of like a dread and depression about the event because you don't want to go, and like you have no choice, you have to go. And you know it's going to be terrible. Then the day of, it kind of gets sharper and like less depression-y and more anxiety. And I've been getting better with the first part, which is like, I don't really get the depression part of like, I don't want to go. And I'll talk about that later. I have a theory. I already talked about it in the vlog, but whatever. And I have soap, I have soap, I have soap, I have soap for the window. Look at that. Okay, whatever. Um, what's the wall cleaner? Wood, I guess. This isn't wood, this is like stucco. This is wood. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's stone, but it still works. Okay. I don't know if I'm using the soap right. Whatever, who cares? So, I'm starting to feel it though, like the anxiety part, because I texted them yesterday. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go. Like, let me know if you want me to bring anything or whatever. And then, the guy was like, oh yeah, we have food, but like if you want to bring any drinks like beer or anything. And I was like, oh no, you're reminding me that I'm weird and I don't do anything. And I'm not gonna know, like, wait, am I really gonna do this? I'm gonna go to this thing for 3 days with these people, and what do I talk about? And now I just start thinking about that, like, wait a minute. Sometimes I get like, I've been getting kind of like cocky, like, oh, I could do anything. But then I start thinking about it, like, oh no, wait, this is like 3 days and it's like a lake. Like, it's not like, what do I do? I don't know, what do I do? We should draw a picture. I don't know, whatever. What did I just do? So yeah, it's becoming like a more. So did I have any notes about the? Just going to the lake, just me, not my parents. I wouldn't do that before. I would definitely be, yeah. So it's good. I mean, I'm gonna go. And I wouldn't do it before. And I've never really done anything like this before, where I've been somewhere. No. This is a new thing for me. I've never done something like this. Like, go somewhere with people. Usually when I travel, I go with my parents, because, like, we go to see my brother. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what we're gonna do. And I feel bad, because I'm like, well, should I be like, should I, I'm like, I don't know, like, it feels bad to just, like, put it all on them and be like, you plan everything, but, like, what do you do at a lake? I mean, they know, they've been to a lake before. I've never been to a lake. I don't know. I didn't really have any notes for this, and I'm just like, bleh. I'm worried about it. I guess I was thinking about things I could talk about, and like I could talk about my life. I mean, is that too much? My cousin, like, I've known her my whole life. I could talk to her about, like, hey, I don't do anything, and I'm trying to do stuff like social anxiety. I see a therapist. I don't know. I could try. They're both really nice. Like, they wouldn't be like, you see a therapist? That's lame. They would do that. um, and I like my cousin because she's kind of like, uh, she's like into politics. I don't really like politics, but like I like, I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. Give me a couple more minutes. Jump. Oh, I was crouching. That's why I was going so slow. know. I don't really talk to politics about about politics. God, I don't talk about politics with anybody, and like I feel like she would agree with a lot of my opinions. So that would be nice because like that would be nice. Oh, I like you because we have the same political opinions. Um, like we could get along. I feel like we're pretty similar. I don't know. That's the thing. It's like I feel like we could get along if I tried to just be a person around them. They're really good people. They're a little bit older than me. They're like 6 years older than me. But that's not that much older. I mean, I'm like immature. If I was like a mature 29-year-old, then we would basically be the same. But I'm like a little baby brain. And they're normal adults. And so that's always weird. Like I'm a little weird 29-year-old baby. And they're what, 35 or something? I don't know. Does he want me to bring beer? I'm gonna talk. Okay, I'll talk about that tomorrow. My therapist wants me to go to the drugstore or the whatever alcohol store, and not the drugstore. I guess I don't know. Whatever. She wants me to go and like. It would be a good. It would be a good exposure thing to go to a store and buy alcohol. I've never done that before. I would be nervous to do that. Like, just go and buy some wine. Who cares? Wine is, like, not a big deal. Everybody drinks wine. I've never had wine. I might have had it at communion, like, once or twice, but usually they just give you grape juice because there's kids there. I don't think I've ever had wine, though. Maybe a sip at communion. Can't remember, though. I feel like that would have stuck out to me if I had had wine. Like, oh, this is wine. I don't know. I decided next year I'm going to go to Italy. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.